Here, you don't have to stay over there. Right here. Hey YouTube, it's Logan again. This is like a two-part video. I'm gonna come up with the sad news first. Sad news is I ruined a good cigar. I was walking around with it in my pocket for about an hour. I forgot I put it in there. I take it out. I was sitting outside and I was like, "What's that?" "It's a cigar. I'm gonna smoke that." And then I pull it out and it's all crumpled up and ruined. It was CAO Italia. So I'm really sad about that. But the main part of this video is I'm gonna pass on a skill. So I think I'll try to make this a video response to your video, Jay. I'm gonna show you guys how to dip tobacco, because there's been all that talk about snus and snuff and nasal snuff and stuff. So I'm going to use Copenhagen Wintergreen Long Cut. So the first thing you got to know about dipping is you know how to pack it. So like, this is almost a full can, so you're not really going to see this, but see how it's all like, ooh, you can't see that. Oh, there it is. It's all like kind of spread out. It's not really all in one place. It's just all spread out in the can. You're going to want to put the lid on. And there's a ton of ways to do this. Any way you can pack it to one side of the can is good. A lot of guys do the one-handed thing. You know that thing? You make that noise. When you grip it lightly and you make sure that your finger's really loose, and then just do that. And that'll usually do it pretty well. Some people, they do two hands where you just kind of, like that. Just kind of flick the end of your finger with the can. That'll agitate it enough to get to the side of the can. So you crack the tin, and it's all kind of packed to one side now, right? You know, pick one corner. It doesn't really matter. Just pick one side of the crescent shape. You're going to pinch. Let's see if I can get a better shot of this. There you go. All right, so you're going to pinch one side and just kind of press it into the wall of the can, right? And pull it out. Oh, that's kind of small. Let's see. I can get I ain't no bitch. I'm just playing. Get a bigger wad out of there. Dang. This can is like super moist. Squeezing it and there's like juice coming out of tobacco. That's the first thing that's happened. Jeez. What the hell? Might have to redo this. This is not gonna be pretty for sure. And see how it's all like messy kinda. It's not really all packed nice. You can kinda sit there with your hands and squeeze it together, get it all clumped up. Oy, this is gonna be bad. Alright, so there's two ways to get it in your lip. On YouTube I've noticed if you do this method, they flame you for it. So you can do that, but I'm not going to do that because I'm going to get all over the floor. I don't want to do that. So just do it the normal way that I do. So dipping is not a pretty sport. So you're going to want to pack it to one side of your lip, between your teeth and your lip. See, well, not really one side, but you want to keep it in one clump, right? Because you don't want the tobacco spreading out in your mouth. That's gross. So, before you pack, you're going to need to get a spitter. You can use a regular water bottle. That's what I do because you can find them, or because they're everywhere. Or you can get a dedicated spitter called mud jugs. It's like, it looks like a normal spittoon, but inside there's like a funnel that goes into the bottom. When you tip it over, it doesn't spill. But a tip for if you're going to use a water bottle, you fill it up to here with paper towels, and when you spit into it, if you tip it over, it's not going to spill all the juice out onto your table. You think dip looks nasty? Dip spit all over your lap is disgusting. It's a tip. So, with there are a bunch of different kinds of dipping tobacco. You've probably seen them. You can get them in any drugstore. There's Copenhagen, like what I got, a couple cans of wintergreen here. Then there's so Copenhagen, there's Skull, Grizzly, Kodiak, Longhorn. I think Camel makes them now. You can get them in pouches, long cut, fine cut. There's flavors like cherry and berry flavored, and there's other kinds of mint, and there's just straight, nothing, just tobacco. And there's I know in the South, in the Midwest, they sell one called Southern Blend, which is the best. It's the best dip I've ever tried, but I can't get it in Nevada yet. However, I went to the 7-Eleven and I asked about it. They were clearing a space for it, so they might be getting it in pretty soon. I'm excited about that. There's one called Whiskey Blend, made by Copenhagen. That one's good too. Hiding when you're dipping. A lot of people don't like it. Just like people don't like anyone smoking. They don't do the token cough. They just kind of go, ew, it's gross. Why are you dipping? It doesn't help if you're walking around with a clear bottom and a fat lip in. So what you can do is you can pack a smaller lip so your lip doesn't press out like it is. And what you can do is you can get not a clear bottle, or you can cut out the top of a soda can, or you can, one that's pretty clever, you just get a soda bottle, Pepsi, Coke, any dark soda, drink 3/4 of it, and no one will ever know because it looks the same color. Personally, I don't care what people think, so I dip out in public with a water bottle, whatever I have with me. Believe it or not, I've been kicked out of more places for dipping than I have for smoking. Me and my friends were in a strip club one time. We were all dipping, and the bartender come over. And she was asking us how old we were. Kind of dumb question. We were in a strip club, but she wasn't there to kick us out. She just said, she was like asking us how old we are, is it implying that we're not old men, so we shouldn't be dipping. But it's actually really funny. My friend who's a Marine who was sitting there, she walked up to him. She was like, "What's in your mouth?" He was like, "Candy." And she was like, "Seriously, what is it?" He was like, "Seriously, it's candy." She's like, "No, it's not. I can smell it." It's like, "Well, it's dip." She's like, "How old are you?" "None of your business." "How old are you?" 18. "You shouldn't be doing that. You're too young for that." I guess that's my skill. It's kind of a mishmash video. It wasn't too organized. But yeah, you guys should try it. It's pretty good. I don't know if I talked about the head brush. Head brush is pretty intense for the first couple times. It's kind of weird. It's different from cigars and pipes. It's a lot stronger, and it'll last you a good hour. Like the initial head rush, you actually feel it, like you're just kind of jittery a little bit, everything's kind of buzzing, and then for the last 45 minutes of it, for me at least, I just get lazy. But that's my skill.